Welcome back to another episode, Hoops and Football, Shannon, as usual. So I thought, because I've been doing, as you guys know, the series of the Super Draft 2024, working our way down. Obviously, we've done Sam Lawler and Taj Houghton. I won't be doing Josh Smiley, as I said. Just hasn't been enough games to give him a decent review. To be brutally honest with it, the VFL games there was some there, but it's just not enough to probably have a good breakdown and conversation about his game and my impressions and all that sort of stuff. So we then move on to, after Taj, we know it goes to Jonty Faull at pick 14. So Jonty Faull's 195 centimetre key forward. Was touted to go, I think it was in the 20s to the Giants or the Swans. Probably they thought he'd go a little bit later than what he actually did. But glad we took him. I think everybody can say his seasons, as a straight up watching it, did better than I thought. I didn't think he was actually going to play this year. But I was happy to see him with his competitiveness. Very well athlete style. I know some people go to him towards of Jeremy Cameron. I got Nick Reebok vibes. Just the way of how he keeps himself quite straight in the chest. The way he runs and marks, especially when he gets low and picks up the ball and kicks him on the run, gave off Nick Reebok vibes. You could definitely see that he was getting better at his marking, reading the play better. Definitely not a player who's not afraid to hit the bodies. Loves a bit of an impact, and I think he could have been maybe the second or third best player to play for us from a rookie. So. But we'll go through some of his stats, a bit of a breakdown on what his season was like. So disposals of 7.3, kicks were 4.9, 0.6 goals. As we know, we like to probably clean that up a bit more. His accuracy at goal was 29%. Marks 2.8 and tackles were 1.2, all below average. Sort of not surprised on that. Not as bad. It is just the first year. He was coming off a back injury, so don't forget that. At the start of the year, he had hurt his back when he was drafted, so that was a bit of delayed preseason. So yet again, he hasn't had a preseason. That will be something we need to look forward to next year when he's got a full preseason under him, and we can sort of maybe see what Jonty will be, same as Sam Lawler and Taj, what it's like when these boys get a proper preseason under him at AFL level. So. Look, and then he kicked 9 goals, if I'm 100% correct. I just had it here before. So he kicked 9 goals, but kicked 18 behinds. That's probably something I would like to, as a key to work on. I definitely think going into next year to improve on would be his goal kicking. I think if you could swap that around, if it's, he kicks 18 goals and has 9 behinds, I think that's a major improvement. Probably something that will help us, especially with Tom Lynch should be back, should be a lot stronger, coming off a decent season, a lot less injuries, and he'll get another preseason under him, so he needs to be the key forward as well. I think Lynch has to play the key so that Jonty, and to Jonty's credit, he also played on pretty much the best key forwards after Lynch got that 5-week ban for the slap in the back of the head, if we could say it. And I think it proved a lot. It proved that he could do it, but you can see that it just kind of wore him down near the end. Played 16 games, which is really, really good. He did get some continuity in him. I look forward to seeing what he's going to be like next year. He'll probably be a bit buffer. But overall, for a rating for what he did, what my expectations were, I would have to give Jonty a B+. Just because I didn't expect that much from him. And obviously then the goal kicking, that was cleaned up. You could be pushing towards a high A. And I really wouldn't be surprised if Jonty had kicked, 20 plus goals this year as a key forward with how his season went. You probably could have said he would have been up there for the NAB Rising Star Award, because there's not many key forwards come in and kick 20 plus goals in their first year in a losing side as well. So, definitely would like to see some of his key statistics improve. But I think in the long run, he's probably showed that he's probably going to be our key forward. And I don't think he's going to be a full forward. I would love to see him play as a centre half forward, just because I think his mobility, athleticism, his running, I think he'd be better up the ground, especially when those marking skills tend to get a bit stronger and better. I think he'd be a great sort of what Jack and Lynch were. So Jack would go up the ground and he'd come make his way back in towards Lynch. So that's definitely something I think we need to improve on as well. And I think there's a chance he might grow. Look, as I recall, I think it's the age of 2021 when most men stop growing. So there's a chance he goes from 195 to 197. Puts a bit of extra height on him as well. And that helps as well. And maybe pinch ruck as well as a little side note for next year, just to help out with Nankervis when it goes into the forward line. Give him a chance to toughen his body up naturally by banging and clanging a little bit. But look, guys, that's a bit of review on Tom Lynch. It's nothing major. It's his first year. I think he showed the signs of being a good centre half forward for the next 10 to 15 years. I trust him as a player. He seems to be on and off the field. He seems to be quite well. It seems that the players seem to love playing with him as well. Just a few things we would like to see improved on for next year. Just the goal kicking probably is the main one, really. I think maybe some more size in his body, so then he should be able to, outpower some of the second tall defenders or third tall defenders, depending on who he's then matched up with. So, if you guys could hit the like and subscribe button in the comments below, leave a rating of what you think of Jonty's season. If you think it was good, if it was bad, give it a B or a C or a D or an A. You can add some pluses and minuses in there if you think anything else. If you could, hit the like and subscribe button again and share it with your mates. Slowly getting growing the channel. I did have 300 subscribers, and then I looked away for about 10 minutes and I was back down to 291. So we are pushing close to my goal of 500 subscribers. And hopefully maybe we get them pushing towards next year. And just want to say thank you guys and appreciate you all. Stay safe and go Tigers.